Good afternoon, y'all. Today's going to be a quick video, and it's going to be about an experiment that was done by Robert Duncan. Duncan was a man who worked on projects with DOD, CIA, and Department of Justice. So anyway, I'm going to read out what he posted yesterday on Facebook. Well, actually, 2 days ago on Facebook. I meant to do this video yesterday, but I had a bunch of stuff to take care of, and on top of getting hit, I decided, well, I'm going to take a break. All right, I'm going to start off with a verse. I think it's fit for what's going on today, and it's Matthew 5:11. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. And I know a lot of people can relate to that, even non-believers. Or listen what he posted. This was interesting. I found it interesting. And I got a lot more informative videos coming up, but I find this pretty informative and just pretty interesting. And he said, about 22 years ago, I assembled an organized stalking team against a California senator. Their duties were to say different things as they followed him around town to make him paranoid that he was being stalked, but by means unbelievable and unknowing to him. The reason was he was going to vote against the stalking law. I put an ad on Craigslist for $14 an hour, and all cars and equipment were paid for. I had over 100 people who wanted the job. I only needed 10 for the day to prove a point. No one questioned whether it was legal. They just liked the ego of the special agent role. Imagine that. And this was just an experiment. He didn't go through with it. He experimented. Matter of fact, I think they called themselves the mind hacking team. It was a group of scientists that had enough of this abuse of innocent civilians, and they got together and did all kinds of experiments and exposed this stuff. And one of his books is called Project Soul Catcher, a very interesting book. Okay, let me start this. All right, he said, I put an ad on Craigslist for $14 an hour, and all cars and equipment were paid for. I had over 100 people who wanted the job. I only needed 10 for the day to prove a point. No one questioned whether it was legal. They just liked the ego of the special agent role. I proved to myself how easy it was done, and cheaply too, because humans are sellouts. You got that right. I'm not a sellout, never will be a sellout. COINTELPRO goes by many names. I didn't follow through. It was a social experiment like milligrams. Now give them a security clearance and no questions asked. You can make any retard assassinate anyone. There you have it. Just a quick video today. I hope everyone's doing right. Doing okay, my bad. Anyway, yeah. So I found that interesting. So that was about 22 years ago, and that was a test he ran. And that's what he figured, that's what he found out. Put an ad on Craigslist, $14, all cars, equipment paid for. He had over 100 people who wanted the job. He only needed 10 for the day to prove the point. No one questioned whether it was legal. They just liked the ego of the special agent role. Then he said, I proved to myself how easy it was done, cheaply too, because humans are sellouts. COINTELPRO goes by many names. I didn't follow through. It was a social experiment like milligrams. Now give them a security clearance and no question asked. You can make any retard assassinate anyone. And that's the truth. So anyway, just thought that was interesting. It was a test he did, and that's how easy it is to get people to stalk. The question I have for you today, if you're watching this, and my answer is no, I already know. What if somebody came to you wanting you to sell out to stalk someone? Would you do it? I wouldn't. Y'all have a great day.